and it looks like it's going to have to be modified straight out of the packet. So what's unusual about that? Alright, here we are again. I have the crush washer, the top seal that broke last time. So that goes in there. I might actually put the shaft in first. No, that has to go in first. I see what's happened. That's floating around. Any damage to this? No. I can't feel any damage to it anyway. So first things first is that needs to go in. So you go in there like that. Now I'm going to put a little bit of oil around the outside of this to help it go in, and then use my seal pressing tool to get that to go in. Hold it as straight as you can, and just tap, tap, tap a room till it's in, which it is. And then we get our crush washer. Put a little bit more oil on this bearing. Put a lot more on this bearing. Here we go. That's fairly lubed. That goes on there like that. Let's put some oil on here as well. On all of it. Oil all of the things. Now this has to come up from the bottom, and it's a precise fit. It's so fucking nasty to do. There we go. Now, oh no, it's all over there. Here we go. This needs to go on. Now, this is, previously I have pressed this on, but I think this time I'm just going to tap it on. Right, now I have thread exposed. Can I get to it? I can. Excellent. So, I need my, let's keep going a little bit more with this. Now, I guess one interesting thing that will come into play is that this might be different on the model front drive shaft that I'm going to use. Seeing I can't get the rear drive shaft for so long, should I just buy the fucking thing, call it done? I probably should, you know. I shouldn't put this on yet. I should order that front fucking thing so that it matches the one that I want to use. Otherwise I'm going to be chasing my tail later, because I want to use. It is at this point where I'm going to stop. I was going to put this on and then set the truck up to drive. However, I'm waiting on parts and there's nothing I can do about that. So I'm going to introduce you to my little friend, the Viscous front diff. If you don't know what this is, it's essentially an LSD. What is an LSD? If you don't know what that is, Google it, because I can't explain it. However, looking at it now, if I tighten this up, this is not going to fit. This is off another vehicle, yet another one. Here is a photo of the coupling, the Viscous center diff. Now it bolts to the front diff like this, and there's a nut that goes on the back there. Now I can see the coupling number, I can see the nut number. Now let's just go back and go to the front diff, and we've got what do we got here? Number 7 here. number 7. Now the part number for that flange is 2711079A11000. Now, what I've done is I've made a Excel document here with my car, with the flange, the DA52W, I keep doing that, I don't know why, DA52W that the hydrocoupling actually comes from, and you can see that they are not the same. The flange is different, so I can't use it. Now I do have a DA32W flange, and you will see that that's different, so I won't be able to use that either. However, the transfer gear, let me just go back. Now the transfer gear for the car with the hydro coupling, let's go to the transfer gear, here we go, the transfer gear. The transfer gear is number 11 there. Number 11, that's the transfer gear. This is the output for the front diff from inside the gearbox. You will see that the one on my car is the same as the updated one from the DA52W. So the drive shaft, which is also different, and I know that because I checked the part numbers, the drive shaft will bolt to the gearbox, but what will not? The length is different, or something is different, because they don't have the same part number. This is the DA52W with the hydrocoupling, and you'll see that it's a 2710163H51. Now if we go to my car, which is that one there, we can see that the front diff is, not the front diff, the front shaft is a 2710179A71. So they're not the same. That will be because this one, whoa, I've gone crooked while I was looking at my own screen. This one is actually going to be shorter to allow for the hydrocoupling to fit in there. It's not guaranteed to fit, but I really don't have a choice. If I want that hydrocoupling, which I do, then I have to buy this shaft, and if it is too short, then I will be able to make an adapter spacer. If it's too long, well, I'm screwed. But we'll see. But anyway, what was I doing here? I was looking at flanges. So the diff will bolt to the hydrocoupling by the flange, and then the transfer gear is the same. So as long as the distance is fine, if I buy this particular flange, then I should be okay. Right, what we have here is a Db52t front right hand, that would be driver's side in Japan, shock. And this is a DA62. These have different part numbers online, and I didn't know why, so I had to buy the 62 to figure it out. The reason I had to do that is because they don't make coilovers for the 52, only for the 62. But no one online would tell me what the difference was. Right, so if we're looking at the top, I know for a fact that they all have the same bolt pattern, so we will fit the 62 in the truck just to make sure, but the main difference you can see here is that the spring is fatter on the 52. I'm not sure what difference that makes, if any at all. I know that the hubs are the same between 52 and 62. These brackets for the brakes look to be exactly the same. So I guess it's just a matter of bolting the 62 one into the 52 truck and seeing if it actually fits. Okay, there it is, all bolted up. Fits. We've got just enough space behind the spring to put my hand in there. Let's have a look on the other side. If we compare the space, there's actually less space on this side, so that might be a good thing. That is it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next one. If you enjoyed the show, leave a comment, let me know about it. If you'd like to support the channel, head on over to the Garage K Facebook page and click the Shop Now tab. You can pick up one of my limited edition handmade key rings. Or sign my door with spray paint. Thanks for the support. See you in the next one. Later.